It certainly is. Now, the big game in the Championship this weekend sees Derby County head to Nottingham Forest. The two sides are not just local rivals, but also connected in perhaps more ways than any other two in the country. Forest manager Billy Davies has managed both sides, while county boss Nigel Clough was a Forest player. And then, of course, there's his dad, the late great Brian Clough, the man who led both clubs to unprecedented success. This match is more than just a derby. Derby County and Nottingham Forest. Fierce local rivals. Billy Davies, the Forest manager, had his greatest success in charge of Derby, taking them to the Premier League. Nigel Clough was one of Nottingham Forest's highest ever goal scorers, but with his playing days behind him, he took charge of Derby County. And the two managers have had their spats. Davies even once reported an incident involving Clough to the Football League. And then, of course, there's this man, Nigel's father, Brian. He led Derby to previously undreamt of success before going even further in charge of Nottingham Forest. So for Clough Jr., what does all the history, all the baggage of this clash mean?
I think it's got enough without all that. Just the rivalry between the two teams is enough. And you know, everybody talks about all the stuff pre-match, but it's what happens in the 90 minutes that will count.
And what of the two managers, Clough and Davies? Goalkeeper Lee Grant has played under both at County.
You would say Billy Davies is a very intense character and a very, obviously a very thorough man as well. He's a manager that's had promotions on his CV, so his record certainly speaks for himself. I think, you know, the fantastic thing our manager does here at the moment is he really tries to stay calm in certainly in situations as we're going to be faced with on Saturday, and that's great for the young squad that we've got. He gives us plenty of confidence to go out there and play the way that he wants us to play. You know, with freedom, with creativity. I think it's shown at certain times, especially away from home this season.
Nigel Clough's Derby have made steady progress. So what are his thoughts of the rapid increase in form of Forest since Billy Davies' return?
No, we expected it. I think when the sort of money's been invested, that has been, and there's certain teams who have done similar who will be expected to be in the top six because of what they spent.
Of their last 4 meetings, Derby have won 3 and drawn 1. That'll give them confidence. But Nottingham Forest will have a point to prove, as another paragraph in the history of these two great clubs prepares to be written. Well, while I was looking through our archive for some of the footage there, I came across a news report from back in 1999. ITV News Central followed Brian Clough as he visited Derby County's Pride Park Stadium and spoke with the then manager Jim Smith. You can see the full report at itv.com/central, but here's a little taster.
Well, our Nigel and Simon this morning said, I don't know what you're doing in your interview. They said, but whatever you do, you take 5 minutes just to go and stand and look at it.
Yeah, it's really worth watching. It's fantastic. There's a real chat between Clough and Smith. It's really interesting. A little bit of other news for you. Walsall have signed